Hello, my lovely kinders. It's awesome to see you again. Today we are going to be doing the follow-up to our science experiment, our plant science experiment, looking to see whether or not the colors went up and into the tips of the celery and up and into the flowers for our baby's breath. So I am going to turn the camera in just a second and I'm going to hold up each one to see if you can see what happened, and then we're going to cut them open and see what's happening inside them. Now I don't know if we will be able to see. This is the first time I've done this part, but it's worth a try, and that's what scientists do. They try new things and explore new ways to do things, and if something doesn't work, they try something new. So we are going to be true scientists today. All right, so I'm going to move this over a bit. There's our plants. So let's take a look at our celery first. So you can see on the very end, I don't know if you can see it, but you can see little tiny blue bits in the bottom of that celery that show where the water enters. And then I'm going to switch it all the way to the end. And I don't know if you can see this. It's a little blurry, but there's blue at the very tips of the end of the celery. Can you see that little blue bit right there? There it is. Pretty cool. So the water actually went from the bottom all the way to the top. So let's see if we cut it open, if we can see any blue halfway there. Oh, you can a little bit. There's the cut marks. Can you see a teeny tiny little bit of blue? Pretty cool. So I bet if we were to cut it all the way to the top, we would see little bits of blue climbing all the way through. So that was a huge success. So what the water does is it's like it has an elevator in the plants. So the water travels up the elevator to the very, very tips of it, and that's how the entire plant gets water. Now let's take a look at our baby's breath. This is a little bit trickier to see, but let me see if I can get a good one here. This one's good. All right, so this one we colored red. So here's the very bottom of it. I don't know if you can see, but it is bright, bright red. And then here's the edge of it. Can you see how the red has dyed the whole entire thing? I bet you can see it better there. There it is, there's the red. And if I move this over, you can actually see, even though they're still pretty white, they are starting to turn pink, the little flowers. They're moving around like crazy. Let's see if we can get it to hold still. There we go. Can you see the pinks in the flowers? It made it all the way through. There's some beautiful pink ones right in here. Do you see those? See the pink? Isn't that amazing? So the water went, and you can see the red stem, all the way up like an elevator, all the way up. And there's different chutes that it traveled. So it traveled up this elevator and turned these flowers a beautiful pink. And then it went up this section of the elevator and turned even these super high ones a beautiful shade of pink. Not quite as pink as the other ones, though these ones are. Look at that, little pink flowers. And then it had a third chute to travel up, and it traveled up these ones and turned these flowers pink too. So let me see if I cut into this. I don't know if you'll be able to see the pink. Oh, it's hard to see. So you can't really see the pink here, but you definitely know that it traveled all the way through, all the way up that elevator to the very tips of these flowers and turned them from white to a beautiful light pink color. And that is our experiment. So a pretty successful experiment, I might say. We saw the blue travel up the celery through the elevator, and we saw the red travel up multiple elevators to reach the tippy tops of those white baby's breath and turn them a beautiful pink. And that is our science experiment. We'll be doing some more, maybe 1 or 2 more science experiments before the end of the year. So stay tuned. I wish you all a wonderful day. I'm hoping the sun is shining. We're sure getting a lot more sun these days, which is wonderful. So go get outside, get some fresh air, run around, see if you can see some plants blooming, and let me know if you see any. All right, my sweeties, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care. Bye.